This is No Money Mo Money. This tiny potato's been on an adventure to experience everything on the Final Fantasy XIV free trial. But after a night of betrayal and loss, there's only one path left to continue his adventures. A path that will take him back once again, and there is only one last little chunk of MSQ left in Heavensward. So let's go ahead and get through the last bit today.
One world's heroes are another world's villains. One world's loss, another world's gain. Where men go as one, there is life. And where there is life.
My friends, if I may, I would ask that you entrust Tupsimati to me. Clouds gather upon the horizon, and as Master Louisoir's disciple, I would keep it close at hand. Thank you. I shall guard it well.
There is cause to hope. For every ending, every parting, marks a new beginning.
Oh, great! The eyes! Boundless rage and bottomless despair. Oh, cool! Awesome! Yeah, give that guy that much ether to wield. Of course he is. Still messing around with Allegan tech, I see. Apparently, he didn't learn from his troubles in the Crystal Tower.
Tataru, are you all right?
Me?
Oh.
I'm fine.
Hi, Minago.
It's this poor girl who just staggered in and collapsed on the floor that I'm worried about.
Marco! God, how did... Yashola! Please, you have to help her!
Kral, a hand if you would. Let us see about closing these wounds.
Thank you. My message. It was too important to delay. My name is Minago, and I belong to the Alamegan resistance. I came to warn Ida and Papalimo about one of our leaders. A man who calls himself the Griffin.
Yeah.
He's always been dangerous, but he's planning something new. Something reckless. He means to assault Baelsar's wall from the Alamegan side. From what I understand, he wants the fires of war to spread to Eorzea.
If there is even a chance that this scheme could bring about an escalation in hostilities between Eorzea and the Empire, the Alliance must be informed.
I suspect the ill tidings from Girabania will be held as a turning point. The beginning to a bloody end. The business of war was ever conducted with the coin of self-sacrifice. 'Twas Master Louisoir himself who taught us that such costs are not to be ignored or denied. And so, I shall embrace them. When the time comes, I will make my choice, as you will yours.
I bid you welcome, my friends.
This Griffin of theirs is a fool if he thinks he can hold Baelsar's wall against the Empire. When the Imperials move to take it back, they will come in force. And the resulting fighting is all but certain to spill over into the Black Shroud. It is time we set our contingency plans in motion. Let us make ready for war. Victory favors the swift.
I agree that they have chosen the wisest course available. Indeed, the only reasonable one. Yet something feels awry. In making ready for war, is the Alliance not granting the Griffin the very thing he desired? Any attempt to hold the wall is doomed to failure, aye. But I wonder if we have misjudged the prize for which he plays.
Secret passages beneath Baelsar's wall. Yeah, great. So we can slip into Baelsar's wall for a dungeon run and try and talk with the biggest quotation marks possible with the Griffin. Okay, so a whole group of people are going in, apparently. And there's our infiltration team about to head out to the wall. What news from the wall? Nothing yet. Boom! There it goes. See? You were saying? Nothing yet. Yeah, the attackers are wearing Grand Company colors. By letting information drop that he was going to attack Baelsar's wall, he forced the Grand Companies to sort of organize a massive force right next to the wall for any spillover of the conflict, and then had his people dress up like members of the Grand Companies and attack the wall to force the Empire to believe we were attacking him. Finally, time for us to just go into the wall and kill this idiot. And of course, this stupid ship is latched onto our Lancer. I'm kind of surprised he didn't latch onto me, and I got poisoned again. This archer is focusing me down, which makes sense because I'm a healer, but like, he's an AI. He shouldn't be focusing down the healer so much. We're gonna deal with the archer. The archer has the stupid dots, so he gets dealt with first. Oh wow, that was a lot more damage than I thought it would be. He's still fine. Like, I probably should shield him before those tank busters, but it doesn't matter. Alright, we're close enough. I'm just gonna blow these ether charges to finish it. There we go. Yep. Yeah, use up that LB. You're the only one who has, like, a decent damaging one. Actually, no, the Lancer probably would have a better one. Depending on if the Lancer actually has, like, a melee LB or not. Alright, he's almost dead, so I could probably just use up some of these things. Oh, no, he summoned a bunch of enemies. Okay, well, they'll all gather up anyway. Let's just go ahead and mitigate everything here for a bit. Wow, those enemies went down in like a second. Alright, blow through all of my ether charges just to deal with all the healing and mitigating and stuff. Done! Yep, here we go. Oh my god, it's totally hit. Yeah, duh.
For Alamigo!
Sure, pal.
I have you now.
Totally do.
Yeah.
Definitely not just going to destroy one of
How'd
your
you like
stupid
this?
swords and be fine. I don't even have to stop casting because I could just stand between you and the sword and look away.
Yeah!
Good job with those blades, buddy. They totally were really threatening.
Sloppy.
We're not just avoiding all of your stuff.
Oh, sloppy.
Uh-huh. Yes, you are. Very much so. In fact, you're kind of terrible at this fighting stuff, because
Yeah.
I don't think he's hit us with a single avoidable mechanic at all
I'll tear
yet.
you limb from limb. Yeah. Sloppy.
Didn't even break my
For
shield.
Alamigo!
He tank busted the tank and couldn't even break my shield. Like, I don't even know that we need to do this. We could probably defeat him before this even goes off.
Yeah!
Let's just use up my ether charges here. And done.
You've beaten me, aye. But you cannot stop what I've begun. Behold, a glimpse of things to come.
We did it! We showed the bastards!
This is for Alamigo, for Eorzea.
Since when did he care? Since when did the guy who sold out the Lancers to the Garleans for money care about Alamigo or Eorzea? Jesus. Since when do either of you care? Both of you are traitors for money. Since when do either of you care this much about his cause?
Vanguards! Attack!
Seven hells. Do you hear that?
Mighty Rolker, grant us the strength to crush. Ow.
But Ilbert's very happy to have your,
There you are.
Yeah. Ilbert's perfectly happy to have all of your prayers for salvation.
Nidhogg's eyes.
He can use all of that.
No abyss is too deep for you, I see.
You say no mortal should wield these eyes? Then I shall gladly become a demon. I will suckle on the souls of the hopeless and liberate the homeland they no longer deserve.
Yeah, you no longer deserve to lead any soldiers in any battle ever.
A god has no need of faith when summoned by so pure a purpose.
Summoned?
I will call upon a deity more terrible than the very black worm of the calamity itself. My pain, my longing, you shall have it all! Ah!
What? Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Master Louisoix briefly contained Bahamut by means of a potent spell of sealing. I will now attempt to do the same.
But that's impossible! We would need hours to collect the necessary ether, if not days!
Alphino, though I concede it may not always be apparent, I was ever your grandsire's finest pupil.
Tiptimati, of course! The staff still holds enormous power, broken or not.
Don't you dare, Papalimo! I know how that spell works. It is time to leave!
Quite right. Quickly now, off you go! The further away, the better!
No! If you're staying, then so am I!
No, Ida! There is a path only you can walk, and it must not end here, not like this! Take her! Please, you have to take her!
What? No! Damn it, Thancred! Put me down! Thancred!
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you! Go!
Nothing I could do, so let's go.
Hilda! I think he means now!
Now, let us see how good a student I truly was.
Ah, yes. He finally shows up. Yeah, we're getting things ready for Stormblood pretty quick here.
Yes? You're in Eorzea?
Ah! A plain response at last, and the one I wanted at that. My journey was not without its hardships, and I would sooner travel by land than put to sea again. Perhaps I've been wise to lay down my oars a moment to sup on more than the spray of brine water. By the trembling of my limbs, I sense a brief repast may be in order. Nay, I will not hearken to the feeble grumblings of an empty belly. Duty comes before all.
Yup.
Good
Bye-bye.
God, man. Are you all right?
Thou art far indeed from home, friend.
Dear friends, pray accept my heartfelt thanks for your efforts in defense of Gridania's borders. I would fain dwell longer on my gratitude for the support of the Alliance, but the situation at Baelsar's wall demands that we forego such pleasantries.
The cocoon of light that formed in the air above the wall remains undimmed and unbroken. After measuring the cocoon's etheric concentrations, Archon Y'shtola has confirmed the presence of a primal entity.
Contained, yes, but for how long? We must destroy it now, lest it break free.
How to get close enough to a being that swats warships from the sky as you would a bothersome gnat.
Is this truly so complex a puzzle? Or have you no stomach for the obvious solution? Within that frail binding lurks an entity alike in strength to the great Bahamut, and the only force in existence which might conceivably contend with such a foe is the very creation which captured the Elder Primal in the first place. I speak, of course, of Omega.
That hulk has been gathering dust beneath the plains of Cartanau since the Allagans breathed their last. And none alive knows how to wake it.
I am graciously offering you the use of my considerable expertise. Have you a better solution? Or do you mean to send in your vaunted hero there, as you always do, and pray the world is not engulfed in flame?
What say you? Do we take this villain at his word?
Absolutely not. I mean, we should probably use Omega, but we don't take this Nero at his word ever. No, but I'll keep an eye on him. You're stuck with him, Sid. You're like stuck with him for the rest of your life at this point. Welcome to our super secret base, Nero.
By your leave!
Hi, buddy.
Good God, that voice could fell a gigas.
Cool.
I spy you there, Shadow Walker. You always were a hard one to find.
I like that. He's just like, oh, there's my ninja. I guess that's just the best. No. Things gonna like run up and just bear hug her suddenly.
Why are you come to Eorzea?
We must make ready to depart. Our master languishes in dire peril, and Doma calls her daughter home.
A crisis threatens all within this realm, Eorzean and Doman alike, and I go to play my part in its resolution. I will not bring shame upon our liege by abandoning my people or my duty.
The Empire?
Yeah, they're here.
You draw steel against the curse of Garlemald? Then why did you not say so? My blade is oath-bound to fall upon the ranks of the Imperials wheresoever they march. Lead on, Shadow Walker!
Should I go back to my combat one? I probably should, huh? Alright, let's switch back to this, like, combat outfit.
Now, where was that? Ah! I've enabled the teleporter. One brief jump and we shall arrive in Omega's control room.
I chased down a suspect airship, and who should I find but the traitor, Sid Garland.
Thus begins the saga of the most useless Imperial soldier imaginable.
Searching for something, engineer?
Something big? It's close, isn't it?
Take care of that brute, will you?
This one'll sting.
Your defense is lacking.
Look at all these idiots just cheering from the side, not doing anything. And Grinwant thinks he's so big and so tough, but like I'm barely having to do anything to you here. I'm just standing around casting my one over and over again, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Suppose I can lend you one of my toys, only if you promise to give it back. What? Nero, what are you sending? Yeah! Magitech Reapers!
Your defense is lacking.
Destroying these morons.
Look upon a samurai of Doma!
Here, take that. Let me help you with those. Just keep using all my abilities. I just throw a big one over there every so often to wreck everyone that's in front of them. And then... Did I get all three? I got all three of them with one shot. Nice. That was easy. Are you guys done yet? Like, I've shredded your forces so hard. Are you done? Deserting battle is punishable by death. Grinwant, you're done. There's nothing here for you. Just leave. Or die. Your choice. You're actually gonna fight us? Yeah, it's kind of courageous. Stupid, but courageous. He just throws all of these AoEs all over the battlefield. It's like, just gotta ignore and avoid all of this stuff.
Look upon a samurai of Doma!
Hopefully we can get him done before we have to start evading a bunch of crap again.
This one'll sting.
Yeah, we'll get him. Bye, Grinwant. Bro, just come on. You're done. Stop.
Remarkable. Omega sensors immediately detected the presence of the cocoon, even at this distance. They must have been set to scan for sources of energy exceeding certain magnitudes.
I still don't see any means to control the machine directly. It seems to have been designed to act wholly autonomously.
Are we doing the right thing?
I don't know. Is there another way?
All right. Step aside, Sid. Is this the thing I need to press?
It's just... I want to whack this big button.
That's the one.
I'm gonna hit this big button, Sid. Well, here we go.
The launch sequence has begun. Omega is loose.
Here comes the finale of Heavensward. trying to summon Ralger in the form of a beast as powerful as Bahamut, a dragon kind of makes sense. Double KO. Oh, and there it goes.
Omega destroyed the cocoon. Papalymo's spell is fading. It was bound to his ether, you see. And if the connection is broken...
And the mask comes off.
You've known all along, haven't you? That I wasn't Ida.
Of course. We all recognized you at once. 'Twas Papalymo who persuaded us to maintain the charade.
I'm sorry for lying to you. My real name is Lise. The Archon's mark he gave me is faded, and my last excuse along with it. So this is it. Whatever I choose to do from now on, I do as Lise. And I choose to continue my family's fight. I want Alamigo to be the country that Ida and my father always wanted it to be.
Well, then I guess we're going to war.